TRN News.
Organizers in Memphis are beginning preparations for next month's Riverbeat Music Festival today with the closing of Riverside Drive to motorists downtown. The annual festival is scheduled for Tom Lee Park from May 1st through the 3rd. Pedestrian access to Tom Lee Park will still be available. Police are investigating a suspected domestic violence homicide after a woman was found stabbed to death in her Antioch apartment on Saturday morning. Nashville Metro officers say 37-year-old Ashley Davis was discovered in a bedroom on Cedar Point Parkway with multiple stab wounds and died at the scene. At this time, detectives are working to gather more information, and anyone with tips is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. I'm Joe Lincoln.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
I'm Tiffany. I have some tips for you on how to quit smoking like I did. First, I did some reading about it. I found a lot of great advice on how to quit smoking and picked out the ways I thought would work best for me. I started by setting a quit date. Then I threw out my ashtrays, lighters, and matches. I did other things too, like exercising more, and it worked. But I'd still get cravings, especially on long car rides. To help me with that, I put a picture of my mother in my car. She died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes when I was only 16. Now I have a 16-year-old daughter. That picture of my mother reminds me that I don't want to miss all the things my daughter is going to do in her life, including turning 17.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
A new Tennessee law is making it easier for people with felony convictions to get their voting rights back. Lawmakers have eased financial requirements, no longer requiring all court costs to be paid up front and allowing people to qualify if they've kept up with child support payments for the past year. Supporters say the change removes major barriers and could help thousands regain the right to vote. The bipartisan measure was signed by Governor Bill Lee and took effect immediately. Olivia Edwards, a five-star Lady Vols basketball signing, is requesting a release. According to Rivals, Edwards is requesting a release to pursue roster spots at other universities. She originally chose Tennessee over USC, South Carolina, LSU, Florida, and Washington. Edwards is ranked number 2 in her class by ESPN and is one of the most sought-after players in the country. 7 of Tennessee's 8 players with eligibility remaining announced their intentions to enter the portal. I'm Joe Lincoln, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A federal judge has set a May 11th trial date in a civil rights case brought against the city of Livingston by Roland Digital Media. The Herald-Citizen previously reported that Roland Digital Media sued Livingston in December after the city rejected at least 10 applications for digital billboards. The suit claims the rejections violated Roland's First Amendment rights, claiming that court precedent has found that signs are a form of expression. 2 people injured and 2 cats rescued during a Cookeville house fire on Friday. The Cookeville Firefighters Association, Local 2693, said units responded to the blaze on Chestnut Avenue at approximately 2 p.m. Officials said 1 fireman received treatment at Cookeville Regional for a lower leg injury. A female occupant of the home treated for minor smoke inhalation. 2 cats were found unresponsive but were revived with special masks made for cats and dogs. Cookeville Fire Chief Benton Young said the cause of that fire is unknown. Tennessee Tech University has named Dr. Katie Winningham Akins as the university's next Vice President of Student Affairs. Akins is a Tech graduate and has served the university for more than 2 decades. She currently leads the Division of Student Affairs as interim Vice President, a role she assumed in December 2025 with unanimous board support. Dr. Akins' appointment will be effective immediately pending final approval by the Tennessee Tech Board of Trustees. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another sunny and mild day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the low to mid-60s. Northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 40. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and warmer with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning, Jason. We've got 42 right now.
Yeah, it's cold.
A high around low 60s today. So you're about the same carbon
like
copy of yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hadn't stopped the grass from growing, though, or the dandelions.
Those dandelions are way taller than the grass.
Ooh. Today, a few things you need to know. Today in Monterey, or excuse me, not today, Friday, the 10th, it's Walk with a Cop Day in Monterey. So you meet at the Depot Museum there at the flagpole at 7 o'clock. And they're going to have time for prayer there before they walk together to school. So all the kids can meet there. They're also asking for community members to meet them there as well and walk with the kids to school to support the students and start the day with community, positivity, and a purpose. Again, that's Friday starting at 7 a.m. Everybody meet at the flagpole by the Monterey Depot Museum.
Now, this is early, but they still want you to get registered. Ride to the Sky. It's happening September 19th of this year. Cyclists from across the region will be on hand for a scenic and challenging ride. It starts at Red Silo, and you'll have the breathtaking Upper Cumberland scenery, a fun, welcoming cycling community, post-ride vibes at Cookeville's favorite local spot.
Post-ride vibes.
The vibes are what's happening.
Everything's about the vibes.
Registration is now open. If you go to Ride to the Sky, you can find the link to get registered for that.
All right. The White County Health Department today is having their Public Health Patient Appreciation Day from noon until 3. That's at the White County Health Department at 135 Walker Street in Sparta. They're going to have refreshments and games and all kinds of other things for you to do at the White County Health Department today. Again, that's noon to 3.
So all this week, they're doing something for Genesis House. It's called their Clothesline Project. Survivors of domestic and sexual violence can go by and decorate T-shirts to display for awareness for both of those causes.
Okay.
It's located at Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center. So what you do is you get your T-shirt, then you decorate it. Shirt is provided. And it's an event displaying shirts created by those survivors, and it will be provided with materials to create the shirt. Genesis House will display the shirts in order to bring awareness to sexual and domestic violence.
Okay, that's it. Genesis House does such a great job
They
for
do.
the community. They really do. Tennessee Tech's Appalachian Center for Craft will host its 28th annual celebration of craft on Saturday. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a free event. It will feature activities for all ages. Each of the Craft Center studios, glass, metals, clay, fiber, wood, will present demonstrations by tech faculty, students, and resident artists. Wood turning, blacksmithing, weaving, glass blowing, all going on Saturday for the 28th annual celebration of craft at Tennessee Tech's Appalachian Center for Craft.
I've been there before and experienced that a couple of times, and it's really neat.
There's so much going on this weekend. I mean, if you thought last weekend was busy, and it was because it was Easter, there was a bunch of stuff going on. There's almost as much stuff going on this weekend.
We like the fall and summer. I mean, spring, summer, and fall, but spring is like
the kickoff to
Yeah.
everything, because Firefly Festival is this weekend too.
Is
Dogwood
it?
Park, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, Saturday, May 30th, kickstands up at 11. It's charity ride.
Bless you.
Me. Charity ride. Hermitage Springs Volunteer Fire Department. So Clay County has put this up. What is it? A bug run? That's cute. Poker run, bug run, and registration includes, a meal afterwards. I'm about to.
Well, bless you,
Excuse me.
Sheila. Hey, they're having a. Were you done with that one?
Sure.
Bug run. All right.
Yeah.
They're having a rain gauge rally. This is right down the old man strike zone right here. A rain gauge rally. It's a free volunteer network. So it's the community. Let's see here. What does it say here? The Community Collaborative Rain, Hail, and Snow Network is a great way to help your weather community. You can join if you want to have one of these at your home. You can. It's COCORAHS.org. COCORAHS.org. I'm sure that spells something that I don't know, but if you want to get in and be part of the rain gauge network, so the tally at your house counts, fellas, it's our time to shine.
I think that would be fun, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of fun, Fentress County Chamber welcomes baby cakes.
Oh.
It's the grand opening. You can celebrate this Saturday with them 10 to 2 at the Baby Cakes Bake Shop. Baby Cakes is just fun to say.
Fun to say, yeah.
It's 335 South Main Street in Jamestown. So if you're in that area, custom cookies, cakes, cupcakes, bread, and cinnamon rolls. All of that sounds real good.
Yeah.
So join us for afternoon of all those specials and homemade treats.
Sounds good. You got any more? I'm done.
That's it.
All right. It's time for Your 2 Cents. Well, it's coming up next. Your 2 cents is. You can find the question on our Facebook page, Jason and Sheila on Facebook, or Good Morning Cookeville. Either one you want to go to is fine with us. Just participate with today's question for Your 2 cents. What is it, Sheila?
What TV mom is your all-time favorite?
Oof. Gosh, I don't know.
Carolyn Ingalls is a soft spot in my
you'd have
heart.
to say she's top of the line. She's definitely
She's
a
a good one.
top 5 TV mom. There's a lot of good TV moms out there.
There are.
All right.
See what y'all say.
All right. Head over to our Facebook page. Of course, Your 2 Cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Be sure to check out their Facebook if you're poking around on there this morning, and be sure to like them, and because they always have pictures of the things, new items that they get in, and ton of jewelry, ton of musical instruments right now, guns, of course. They've got it all for you at Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. We'll get into what you're saying on your 2 cents next here on Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or get into real estate investing, they can help you with that too at Elevate Real Estate. Elijah and his team do a great job, and Lindsay with training and helping you through that process of learning to invest in real estate. And that's always a good thing to invest in. I wish I had 5 or 6 years ago.
I know. Yeah. Our guest this morning will be Elizabeth Butcher. She is with Hope Adoption, and they've got a mom's Miles for Moms 5K walk and run, and that's coming up May 9th. She's going to be in here to talk to us about that.
Okay, great. That's coming up a little bit later. Your 2 cents now is brought to you by Freedom Pond, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
What TV mom is your absolute favorite?
Favorite or the best?
Whatever you want.
So, like, you know, if it's the
so you've got a different favorite. You've got a favorite one and then a best one.
Some moms are really funny and entertaining, like Peg Bundy.
Yeah.
Funny, entertaining, but probably not the best mom.
No, not a horrible mom.
Not a horrible mom, but
no June Cleaver.
Right, exactly. So, you know, I liked Peg Bundy, but I'm not sure I'd pick her as best mom.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
Well, I agree.
So if we're just going favorite, I don't know if Peg Bundy would be my favorite, but I can't think of what her name is, but Huxtable.
Claire
Huxtable.
Yeah.
That was a good mom, especially now that we know what all else she was going through.
Yeah. I like that. What all else she was going through. something she didn't talk about.
Right.
She just smiled and
Mm-hmm.
was a good mama, took care of those babies.
Right.
Melissa said Beverly Goldberg from the Goldbergs. She's
great
funny.
one. Oh, I
She's
forgot
hilarious.
about her. Yes.
Kitty Foreman.
Yeah, from that 70s show.
Oh, yeah, Kitty Foreman.
Man, y'all are, man, I wish I'd have thought of those. Those are both great.
Scott said Kitty Foreman rocked.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Jim said Olivia on the Waltons. Michael Leonard.
Oh, yes. She may be the actual best mom.
Over Caroline Ingalls.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
I do too, but
But you know Little House has my heart.
Oh, mine too. You know I love Little House on the Prairie.
I like the Waltons too, though.
But the Waltons, and I think she had some more mom things to deal with. You know, the Ingalls, they were just out there trying to survive.
Which makes her a tough, great mama to be so sweet and understanding.
That's true.
They're both good in their own ways. Oh, Toby, I like this one too. Mrs. Cunningham.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about her. I didn't even think about her.
I mean, who didn't like her?
Everybody liked her.
Eileen said, first one that I thought of is Claire Huxtable.
Yeah, Claire Huxtable's a good mama on the Cosby Show.
Ray liked Mrs. C, which is Mrs. Cunningham. James said Mrs. Partridge.
From the Partridge Family?
She was out there singing.
I don't think she
got them kids into entertaining early.
Followed by drugs and alcohol. All of them. Look at poor Danny Bonaducci.
That was not on the show though. But yeah, he got into some.
It spurted.
Yeah, it spurted.
It spurted. Poor old Danny Bonaducci.
Oh my goodness.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. But he made some awful decisions.
Terrible, awful decisions.
You know, getting kids started young in the entertainment world.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it pars well for him.
And then, you know, that there was that man that traveled with them.
Yeah. I don't trust that.
What was going on there?
Right.
When you look back at the Partridge Family, there's some shady stuff going on.
We need to talk to her and Claire Huxtable and find out exactly what went
I
down.
don't know if I'd put the Partridge Family mom in best moms. Maybe a favorite mom, but definitely not a best mom.
Maybe a entertaining mom.
Yeah.
Here's some more though. Jim Bob. I don't think this is the best mom, but
He didn't
she
pick
sure
the
is.
Waltons. Jim Bob didn't pick the
Jim
Waltons.
Bob. I know, with a good name like
how about that?
Jim Bob. He said Mama from Mama's Family. She sure was funny and entertaining.
She could be a favorite mama. She could be a favorite. You know, because
Just
again,
told it like it was.
Again, the question is, who's your favorite TV mom?
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
But she might
Not
not be
the best TV
Right,
mom, but
right,
the
exactly.
favorite.
Yeah.
Sarah Beth, she said Roseanne.
Funny, entertaining, absolutely. I could see that as a favorite. And you know what? She was probably, I mean, for what she was working with, you know, with her character, pretty good mom.
She was on it as far as keeping up with those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the blank hit the fan, Roseanne was there.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
And she'd give them a little talking to, but not be too judgy.
Right.
But not be a friend. She was a mama.
That's right.
Russell said Carmelo Soprano. That's a good one. Of the Sopranos.
Yeah.
Olivia Walton, Johnny Ferguson.
That's a good
Johnny
one.
agrees with you. Elizabeth Montgomery from Bewitched. Joe, she is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Just because she's fun, but she would get on my nerves because I'm like, use your little nose and twinkle the food up.
That's why that
Get a
was
nice dinner.
that was one of the irritating things for me.
But she was being a good wife. Her husband didn't want her to
Right.
do that.
But that irritated me about the whole show. They'd spend 30 minutes trying to solve a problem she could solve in 30 seconds.
She could just twinkle that nose and it'd be
At
done.
the end, what happened? She twinkled her nose and got it done. Because Darren, either one of them weren't real smart. If I always thought, man, if I was Darren, I'd use the heck out of twinkle
Oh,
nose.
yeah. A twinkle nose.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
I mean,
And I'm going to tell you right
I might
now.
still go to work and stuff as to not let everybody
Right.
know.
Yes.
But
I don't think I'd mind my husband on that. If I had stuff like that, I'd twinkle stuff up.
yeah,
Wouldn't have to clean my house. I'd just twinkle it up.
wouldn't that be great?
Yes, I've always wanted that.
And I just think they made it too hard. It's the same for Jeannie, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why Gene Hackman tried to fight
Not
Jeannie.
Gene Hackman.
Or whatever.
Larry Hagman.
Larry Hagman had to fight off Jeannie so much for. Wouldn't you just accept that? Here's a beautiful woman who can grant wishes.
And shows her midriff.
And you're fighting it?
That was like a little taboo back in the day when it first happened.
You know,
But here are these beautiful women that have these special powers, and you're not letting them use them?
What in the world was going on then?
I don't know why they stayed with them,
'Cause
man.
I'd have been like, jackpot.
Yes.
I saw a video of Jeannie, who played Jeannie. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, her. I saw a video. It was at like a disco or something, or and it was her dancing.
Oh yeah.
But she wasn't Jeannie. She was just her. Oh my Lord.
I know.
I mean, what in the world? Gorgeous woman.
Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden.
I had to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised nobody has said the Brady Bunch mom.
They did. I thought somewhere I saw it.
I didn't hear you say it.
No. It's not on
But
here.
you know, that's normally the one
June Cleaver's who
Yeah.
Michelle said June Cleaver, another Roseanne, and then Lucy. He does not like I love Lucy. Sherry said Lucy.
It's not that I hate Lucy. You know, I don't.
You hate her antics.
I think Lucille Ball was maybe one of the
Brilliant.
smartest women that's ever been in Hollywood, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Very smart.
You're
very
right.
creative. Awesome. That show was just irritating to me. Because you know how irritated I get when I watch people mess their own selves up?
Yeah. He
You know,
gets real irritated, y'all.
There's nothing worse than watching somebody mess up, knowing that they're going to. And then they know they're doing it. And Lucy, every episode. Everybody told her not to. Ricky told her not to. The other fella that's married to her friend told her not to. Fred
and Ethel.
Everybody was like,
Ethel, I think y'all are not. She spurred it on more than you think.
Ethel just went along for the ride to help Lucy out. Every time she was like, I guess so.
I think Ethel was an enabler.
I don't. I think Ethel was just trying to be
Ethel was
a friend.
like, you think she was like, oh, my friend's going to get into some mess.
I better go try to help. And that's what she would do. And knowing it was going to be terrible, she knew it every time. You could see it on Ethel's face.
I say props to Ricky because he loved her. Despite
did.
how much crap she got into every
did.
episode.
He did.
Yep.
But anyway.
That old Ricky Ricardo, we all thought he was handsome.
Yeah, that's one of the more irritating shows.
Well, I've got a couple more. Jim said Edith Bunker from All in the Family.
Yeah.
That old Edith.
Yeah.
Little Mama Edith. And Steve, Wilma Flintstone.
Wilma was a good one. I mean, think what all she had to go through raising Bam Bam. Super strong baby. That'd be terrible.
They had Pebbles. It was the other ones.
That's right.
What's his name?
Barney had Bam Bam.
Barney and Betty.
Yeah.
They had Bam Bam.
That's right. Pebbles.
But you know, well, now that you mentioned it,
Pebbles it was her own problems. You know,
Pebbles was cute.
You saw how cute she got when she got older.
Yeah.
And then she went to go see that rock show. Remember that? She fell in love with the singer. It was bad.
Rock Huts.
Boop, boop. That means I love you.
Yeah, I didn't like that. You know
Remember
what
that?
my favorite one of the whole show was?
What?
Dino.
Of course.
Dino.
I don't know. I can't say I really had a favorite on the Flintstones.
Dino was that was when I was a kid, you know.
Tell me what you feel about this conspiracy theory about the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody thinks that the Flintstones was done in prehistoric times, right?
Yeah.
That's what you would think, right? Prehistoric times. And they led you to believe that.
Right.
And then the Jetsons, they were in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
The conspiracy is, what if those shows happened at the same time? Because do you remember when the Jetsons went to go visit the Flintstones?
I'd forgotten all about that.
So the more wealthy people, they moved to the sky because there was an apocalyptic event that happened on Earth.
The dinosaurs and everything.
Right. And then
And the Flintstones.
somehow the dinosaurs came back and they were having to live with rock. Because, the Flintstones had some modern conveniences. Remember, they had a TV.
Right. They did.
They had some things.
Well, then why did Fred have to use his feet to ride around?
I don't know. Maybe they couldn't have gas.
And then
or
here
something.
you got up above you, the Jetsons in the sky,
Right.
zooming in the sky.
Yeah, there's a whole theory of that.
I hadn't
that's
thought
out.
that far about
I didn't
it.
think of it. Somebody else did. I just read about it. Went, well, I guess that could be.
Makes sense, though, now that you're thinking about how would they go and visit the Flintstones.
The person who put that out made a much better case, and I'm sure they were kidding around. But after you read it, you're like, well, okay, yeah.
I like the fact, though, that they're like, hey, let's break this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Why are the Jetsons going to prehistoric times?
Yeah, and how did they do that?
Yeah.
That's because they were just going to the earth below them.
He's making sense of it because it didn't make sense.
Right.
And as a kid, I didn't care.
I didn't care either.
Yeah.
I just took it at face value. But now that I read what that guy wrote, I was like, well, all right. I'm in on that. Sure, the Flintstones were living in an apocalyptic Earth.
Did you have a favorite on the Jetsons?
Well, I mean, I liked the Jetsons, but Judy probably.
Judy, the cute cartoon. My favorite was Rosie. I liked Astro too, but I really like Rosie, the little robot.
And how close are we to getting our own Rosie? I mean,
We could have it right now if we really
if we could
wanted
afford it.
Yeah.
You're talking, 5-10 years down the road.
I would love, and we're getting close to this too, when the mom said she got to put on her face and it would stamp it on there.
Yeah.
Now there's this thing you can buy and it stamps on your eyebrows. So I bet you we're real close to it stamping our whole face.
I figured there'll be some sort of makeup 3D printer thing that you can just put your face in.
That would be nice.
And it goes.
But then knowing me, it would be it's too wild. I need to tone it down.
Yeah.
Got to adjust the ink in it.
Right, something. Yeah, there'd be some adjustments,
Yeah,
I'm sure you
yeah.
have to make. Anyway, well, Lord, we were talking about favorite TV moms, and now we're talking about robots doing makeup.
Someone said Laura Ingalls, though, and I
Laura,
Laura,
yeah, yeah.
she was a good mama.
She did turn it. Yeah, that's right. She did become a mom.
Now look
on
at
the
all
show.
she's had to deal with.
Coming up next, it's spoiler alert. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the lovely Willow Window Studio.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. For the first time in 37 years, the Michigan Wolverines won a basketball national title as they beat UConn last night, 69-63. Elliot Cadeau led all scorers with 19 points. Dusty May wins his first national title as a head coach in just his second year at the helm of the Wolverines. Michigan went 37-3 on the year. The North Carolina Tar Heels men's basketball team is reportedly hiring former NBA head coach Michael Malone. Malone was with the Denver Nuggets and Sacramento Kings for 12 seasons, won over 500 games and an NBA championship in Denver. He last coached at the college level as an assistant with Manhattan in 2001. The Tennessee Lady Vols are down to one player on the roster coming into next season. Number 2 ranked recruit Olivia Edwards requested a release from her letter of intent, and Jada Civil entered the transfer portal yesterday, leaving the 62nd ranked recruit in Gabby Minus, the lone player still committed to the Lady Vols for the upcoming season. Join us tonight for the high school baseball game of the week as the Cookeville Cavaliers host the Warren County Pioneers in District 6 4A action. Noah McKay and myself will have all the action live on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel at 6 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:36.
Well, high today in the low 60s. We have 42 at the moment.
Spoiler alert time. These are the things going on in the world of movies, television, music. Tonight on the late shows, Jimmy Fallon's got a pretty good show put together here. Johnny Knoxville, NBA legend Dwayne Wade, and musical guest Jill Scott. I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's good.
Is she?
Yeah, she's really good.
Does she sing a song I know?
No, I don't know any of her songs, but I've heard her sing. She's real good.
On regular TV tonight, Will Trent is on ABC. NCIS on CBS. Best Medicine is on Fox, which that's a cute little show. I hate that
I've never seen it.
I hate that I've even gotten into it.
Some shows are embarrassing, but you can't help but like them.
I don't know why.
That's how I felt about Masked Singer for the long. I haven't watched it this season.
Me neither. I broke my Masked Singer habit.
You know, you and I get bored of stuff. It could still be a good show, but if we've seen it several times, we're like,
yeah,
I need to move on.
Yeah. We've got Lucy Worsley Investigates the American Revolution. That's on PBS WCTE, a series premiere of that. And then on BritBox, A Taste for Murder.
That was pretty good. Good job, Jason.
I bet that's how they say it on BritBox.
Murder.
A Taste for Murder. I bet that's how they say it.
Probably.
CBS will end The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in May of 2026 and will not replace it with another traditional late night talk show.
Oh, so on CBS, late night talk shows are done.
Instead, the 11:35 p.m. slot will be filled by a 2-hour comedy block led by Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed and a show called Funny You Should Ask. So those are the shows that would play like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I wouldn't be up to see it, but I like old Byron Allen.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's fine.
That's funny because we saw a promo last night of Stephen Colbert show, and my husband looked around and he goes, I thought it was ending.
Yeah.
When's he going to go off the air?
May of 2026. It doesn't say an exact date in May, maybe 1st of May.
Well, I said, I didn't know you felt that way about Colbert. He goes, I don't like any of them.
Well, I don't mind Jimmy Fallon.
And that's what I go, what about Jimmy Fallon? He goes, of the two Jimmys, he's the better one.
He is of all the late night shows. I think Jimmy Fallon.
I think he's extremely talented.
And you know what? We only needed one for a long time. We only needed Johnny Carson.
Right.
And then everybody else got on the bandwagon. It all started with David Letterman.
Well, I like David Letterman too.
I love David Letterman.
I miss him.
That was a good move by CBS to do that.
Yes.
But
it went downhill after him.
It did.
It really did.
You got Yeah.
Those are your two best ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even Jay Leno was pretty good. I still like Letterman better.
I like him all right, but I didn't.
That right there is what screwed up late night. That whole handoff, and I mean, it messed up everything.
Trying to keep the show, but different hosts.
Yeah.
That really don't work that well.
It doesn't. Shaquille O'Neal and TNT Sports are launching Dunk Man, a global professional dunking league featuring 24 athletes. The competition will air across Warner Brothers and Discovery platforms and crown a world champion through a tournament format. I'm in on that.
Mm-hmm.
How fun is that going to be?
I think that would be good to watch.
Oh, I'll watch that.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess Shaq will probably be doing some of the announcing, which is always fun to hear Shaq.
That old Shaq.
Yeah. Fox has renewed Memory of a Killer for a second season after a strong debut.
Believe it or not, I have not seen that.
Well, I'm sure you'll come around to it. Killer's in the title, so it's Patrick Dempsey's in it.
Oh, now I have wanted to see that.
Yeah,
I just never.
I forgot about Patrick Dempsey. He's not somebody you think of much, but he's a heck of an actor.
So he's gotten toward the killing sprees then, because there was something else I watched where he was a killer in it.
This show follows a hitman with early onset Alzheimer's whose condition threatens to expose his double life.
Oh my gosh. What a twist on that.
Wow.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Former WWE champion Alberto Del Rio was reportedly detained in Mexico on suspicion of domestic violence after police responded to a complaint from his wife. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing and no formal charges have been publicly announced. Held up in Mexico.
Dang.
Savannah Guthrie has returned to NBC's Today Show. She did for the first time in over 2 months following the disappearance of her mom, Nancy, who they still haven't found or have any leads on or anything. She
that family
disappeared. That's terrible. She had stepped away, of course. She opened up the broadcast by saying it's good to be home and proceeded with the program's usual format. She later became emotional while thanking supporters outside the studio. She, of course, her mom vanished in Arizona. They think it's an abduction.
That's still one of the craziest stories I've ever heard.
The case is still active. Federal and local authorities continue to seek information as public tips have slowed in the recent weeks.
I'm sure it was very hard for her to come back on camera. And
I mean, I'm sure.
I can't even imagine.
Or maybe it was just what she needed. You know, I mean, maybe that was.
She's been sitting around worried and trying to make sense of this for 2 months.
There's no sense to be made of it. That's the problem.
That's what's horrible. So she needed some sense of normalcy back in her life.
Yeah, and that's probably that's her normal thing. You know, I get it.
And that staff seems pretty close.
They do. I mean, well, they're in a TV studio for 4 hours a day. They'd have to be.
Yeah,
they'd have to be for sure. Anyway. I do feel sorry for her. And
I do too.
I just can't believe that no sign, nothing.
No closure whatsoever for that family.
I mean, think how terrible that would be. I mean, it'd be terrible if she had passed, if she had died.
Yes.
But
the not knowing and wondering,
is she okay?
Has she suffered? How long did they have her?
Right.
Is she just even wondering, is she still alive?
Is she still alive? Yeah, that's too much. That's too much for anybody. Taylor Frankie Paul, the reality star set to lead a canceled season of The Bachelorette, announced she's leaving the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And from the sound of her, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints went, whew.
Maybe they asked her to leave and they were like,
no, she said she did it on her own, saying she still respects the church and may attend services with her family, but no longer identifies with its teachings. According to a post cited by multiple reports, she said she remains a believer in God, Jesus Christ, and the Bible. The announcement comes amid ongoing legal and personal challenges for her, including domestic violence allegations involving her ex-partner, Dakota Mortensen, which have led to an investigation and custody disputes. She was supposed to be on The Bachelorette this season, but they canceled it. And so anyway,
I'm ready for that show to be done.
she may have ended it.
Well, the reason I say that is I don't think it's healthy.
No, I don't like it at all because it goes against everything that all of you women claim is that you don't want a man, The Bachelor anyway. You don't want a man who's out there flirting with all these women and
that's all they
carousing
do
around.
the whole show.
That's the whole
Let
show.
me tell you.
And then they get
In women's defense, I've not watched that show. I don't like it.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you do, Sheila. I'm just saying that it goes against every.
That's why I don't watch it.
Why would a woman even go on that show?
Celebrity and fame.
I get it.
Do they get paid? They probably get paid to be on it.
I think you get paid a little bit, but
Not as much as what I.
But you get room and board and food and all
And
that.
also, they can edit you any way they choose.
They sure can. You have to sign a thing that says they
waiver.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, no, I don't imagine you would. Tim would get real upset.
Even if I was single, I don't think I'd do it.
I just that whole thing seems terrible. Could you imagine as a fella walking into a home with 30 women?
You'd like that. If you were
catty.
single, you'd like it.
I'd say maybe the first few
Women fighting over you.
few trips, yeah.
Then
But then after a while, the drama would just consume you. I wouldn't want any of them by the end of it.
Yeah,
Which is
drama.
what happens.
It's exactly what
I
happened.
don't think there's been one marriage or lasting relationship that came from either one of those shows.
And when they interview them to put them on the show, I'm sure they get the craziest ones they can find.
Are you kidding? Anyway,
Wears me out.
It's 6:46, and coming up next, we've got the real good couple of stories that are positive and uplifting, and then round 2 of Ask
Sheila.
Yeah, that's coming up next here. So stick around with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another sunny and mild day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the low to mid 60s. Northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 40. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and warmer with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 649.
And our guest this morning, coming up after 7, will be Hope Adoption's Elizabeth Butcher. There's going to be Miles for Mom, a run they're doing on May 9th, and she'll talk to us about that and a little bit about what Hope Adoption does.
Okay. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it the real good. Oh, by the way, we need to say hello to everybody watching at All Good Diner this morning.
Hey,
All Good Diner.
We have Phil and we have Dana. Oh,
Nikki?
Nikki, her sister,
Yeah,
and
so-
all the ladies and guys over there. They're a great group of folks.
Right.
All good diner.
Yeah. So they've got Hub Plus on over there now at All Good Diner. We appreciate that. 7-year-old Ben O'Reilly of Campton, New Hampshire, has had a unique school experience as he's the only deaf student in his school district. Not surprisingly, Ben has felt isolated at school. He spent much of his early school days in a bubble of isolation, unable to chat with his peers or teachers without a interpreter. But after a few classmates started picking up basic signs just to say hello, a wave of kindness took over Campton Elementary. Now, the entire school, from the first grade to the faculty, have committed to learning sign language together. What started as just a small gesture with a few friends has transformed into a campus-wide movement, giving Ben a huge boost in confidence as he now feels included and involved. Ben's adoptive mom, Etta, is thankful for the outpouring of support. She said, "It's incredible. I could barely breathe. Like, it was so overwhelming
That's sweet.
that was happening."
Yeah.
That's so great for Ben and really great for all the students there to come together and for a purpose and do something like that. That's awesome. A next real good story. A Massachusetts woman's birthday wish came true last week when a local firefighter paid her a visit at the nursing home. Sheila, this is your nursing home dream.
It is.
Teresa Gola was turning 99 and asked for just one thing on her special day: a visit from a few hunky firefighters.
She's a lady after my own heart.
What she got was a 5-alarm surprise when all the local fire departments showed up to celebrate.
Yeah, they did.
Teresa said, I was shocked to see all this. I expected a couple to come, not the whole fire department. She said, they're beautiful people. Not one of them was ugly. My firemen are the best. They're my world. Clemsford Fire Chief Gary Ryan said the visit was a nice change of pace. He says, we come here quite a bit for medical calls, so it was nice to come here for a happier occasion. Teresa also shared her secret to a long life is wine. You have a little bit of wine every day, you're all set.
I love it.
Wine and firefighters, girls, that's all you need.
That's it. Yeah. 99 years old.
I mean, come on, Sheila.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd make anybody better.
That's man, I can't wait for your day in the nursing home.
Well, thank you, Jason.
Let us know how happy you'll be.
I would like those firefighters coming to visit.
Yeah. I mean, good game of bingo.
Yeah.
Some firefighters.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, you'd probably take that today.
Yeah, I would. Bingo. Firefighters, have a dog and cat there with me. I'd be happy.
All right. Well, it's Ask Sheila time. This is round 2. Yesterday, Sheila got all 3 correct.
I needed Jason's help, though. I needed your hints.
And this looks like it's about
average Americans.
Men.
Oh, okay.
It's about
firefighters.
Men. Yeah. All right. Question number 1, Sheila.
Okay.
On average, 50% of men go to this place every weekend. What is it?
Their moms.
No.
Oh, it's not as nice as that?
No. 50% of men go to this place every weekend.
The gym.
Think what guys do on the weekend.
The gym.
No. Things that, you got to do things around the house, and sometimes you...
Oh, like Lowe's or something like that?
Yes. Hardware and building supply stores. Really? 50%.
That's pretty hot right there.
That sounds like a lot. Now, there's been times I've been every weekend, but
we like it when y'all do little honeydew stuff and build stuff.
Yeah. That's probably why we're doing it.
It is to impress your women.
Without women, that number goes down to like 10%.
Exactly. And we love it. Oh, thanks. You built this for me.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's guys that keep Lowe's in business. It's not.
Well,
we're just
really,
the ones to go get it.
We run the world. We're just secretive about it.
Like cats, again.
Yeah. Like cats.
Like cats. All right, next question, Sheila. A recent survey found that men today are 3 times more likely to do this in public than their fathers. What is it?
I hope it's not cry.
It's cry.
Oh, that's sad.
A recent study found that men today are 3 times more likely to cry in public than their fathers.
I was just thinking what has changed, and I think y'all trying to be a little bit more open with your feelings now.
Well, I don't know if we're all trying to be real open with our feelings, especially out in public.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it.
Well,
I like it when y'all can be sensitive but tough.
Right.
Yes. There's a line.
Now, I'm not saying that men shouldn't cry. There are times.
It sounded like it, Jason.
There are times, like I cried at Maddie's wedding. Hell, I cried when she graduated.
That's fine, Jason.
I think it's okay to shed a little proud tear for your kids or something,
Or that I've watched this little girl grow up. I can't talk. I'll get all sensitive about it too.
But what are they crying about in public? See, that's the thing. If they're crying about something like that, then okay, those are happy tears. Happy tears are fine. You start weeping, then
you were being more judgmental.
Well, no, I just know that men get judged on that. They do.
I think
whether
what
you want to admit it or not, men get judged on that.
Here's the deal. You know how we say, you have said, and I've agreed with you, that women are harder on other women.
Mm-hmm.
I think men are harder on other men about the crying.
Well,
I think it's men I hear most from about that than women.
There's studies out there about when a wife sees their man cry, what it does to the relationship. There's studies about it. You can go read it. You can go down that rabbit hole.
It breaks the relationship?
Yeah. There's parts.
I don't agree with that.
I'm not saying that we have to believe it. I'm just saying that there are studies out there that show that it's detrimental to a relationship.
Well, I think there's things that are fine to cry about.
I do too.
Especially if you're a man.
Yeah.
Now, if you're crying because, I get you. Now I'm sounding like Jason. If you're crying just because, I don't know, you had a bad day at work.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. But y'all can do that.
I don't want to. I don't like
seeing
it. I don't like seeing it from me.
Right, but you can do that though, and there's no judgment. There's no judging.
There is judgment.
Not from the opposite sex. There's not.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know about that. Anyway, all right, we got to get to the third one.
Sorry, but I was like, okay, never mind.
According to a recent survey, 17% of men have never worn this. What is it?
17, so it's not a whole lot.
17% of men have never worn it. It's not a tie, but you wear a tie with this.
Button-down shirt?
No, it's a whole outfit.
Oh, a tuxedo?
A tuxedo. 17% of men have never worn a tuxedo.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I do like a nice tuxedo. In my younger days, I owned one.
I like seeing y'all in a nice suit or a nice tuxedo. Y'all look real good in it.
Yeah.
Real put together.
Yeah. I'm too big for the one I had. I can't fit in there anymore.
There's no judgment for me, Jason.
It's even got the things you can loosen up on the sides.
Yeah, and you've even gone past that.
I'm to the max.
I'm to the max. It happens to the best of us.
A lot thinner back then in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
26 years will put some weight on you.
Oh, middle age will put some weight on you. Your body starts changing.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. There's a 5K coming up here real soon, and it's going to help a great cause. So we'll tell you about that coming up. Is that at 7 or 7:30?
7:30.
7:30. We'll talk to you about that here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
TRN News.
Memphis-Shelby County schools have responded to the recently released forensic audit with a website. It's their transparency website, available at mscsprogress.org, designed to monitor improvements on strengthening financial accountability and practices. School board member Michelle McKissick told Fox 13 it's a way to rebuild public trust, but admits this process will not happen overnight. Meantime, 4 people were saved Sunday afternoon after their boat capsizes on Percy Priest Lake. Laverne fire rescue crews responded around 2 o'clock as one of the 4 in the water called 911. Dispatchers were quickly able to locate and reach the group. All 4 were brought up to shore about 20 minutes later. No injuries were reported, but none of the 4 wore a life jacket at the time of capsizing. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. It has no cure. Parkinson's is not limited to how a person moves. It can also cause symptoms like depression, fatigue, and impaired speech. Today, there is a new diagnosis every 9 minutes, though Parkinson's can be present for years before being diagnosed. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure. For more than 50 years, APDA has funded pioneering research and provided critical support to those affected by Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
A new bill making drink spiking a Class D felony is moving ahead in the state legislature. The proposal was passed by the Tennessee Senate Friday, giving convicted offenders up to 12 years in prison with fines up to $5,000. However, a recent removal inside the proposal has some worried about its effectiveness. The change removed a requirement for bars and restaurants to provide drug testing strips to their customers. Critics say the bill needs more polish on cost, accuracy, and testing strip types. The State House is expected to discuss the changes Wednesday. A Chattanooga pharmacist facing charges for allegedly exchanging prescriptions for sex after the DEA slapped an immediate suspension order for A-Plus Pharmacy on State Route 58. An affidavit claims Nadir Rabib exchanged controlled substances or prescription-only drugs for sexual acts, something he initially denied but admitted to with about 20 to 30 women, and some of the victims were allowed to not pay their co-payments. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A federal judge has set a May 11th trial date in a civil rights case brought against the city of Livingston by Roland Digital Media. The Herald-Citizen previously reported that Roland Digital Media sued Livingston in December after the city rejected at least 10 applications for digital billboards. The suit claims the rejections violated Roland's First Amendment rights, claiming that court precedent has found that signs are a form of expression. 2 people injured and 2 cats rescued during a Cookeville house fire on Friday. The Cookeville Firefighters Association, Local 2693, said units responded to the blaze on Chestnut Avenue at approximately 2 p.m. Officials said 1 fireman received treatment at Cookeville Regional for a lower leg injury. A female occupant of the home treated for minor smoke inhalation. 2 cats were found unresponsive but were revived with special masks made for cats and dogs. Cookeville Fire Chief Benton Young said the cause of that fire is unknown. Tennessee Tech University has named Dr. Katie Winningham Akins as the university's next Vice President of Student Affairs. Akins is a Tech graduate and has served the university for more than 2 decades. She currently leads the Division of Student Affairs as interim Vice President, a role she assumed in December 2025 with unanimous board support. Dr. Akins' appointment will be effective immediately pending final approval by the Tennessee Tech Board of Trustees. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another sunny and mild day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the low to mid-60s. Northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 40. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and warmer with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila, and this is Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. And we're in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:07.
Hi, Jason. Good morning.
Good morning, Sheila.
Happy Tuesday. It's 43 right now. Going to be a sunny day, maybe a little carbon copy of yesterday, with a high in the low to mid 60s.
Yeah, a little cold. Had to have the heat on in the car this
We're long
morning.
sleeves today.
Yeah,
I had the heat on too.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it to get a constant temperature. That's it.
Well.
But we got a little while to go. A little while to go still.
Careful what you wish for, because I know some people love summer, but when it's the hot heat of summer, I'm not into that.
Probably after that first week in May, we'll be
we'll be steady.
We'll be steady for a while. That's normally when the last fight happens between winter and spring.
Yeah,
is that
they duke it out.
first week in May.
They've been duking it out for the last month.
Yeah, according to my sinuses.
Yes.
It's been a ridiculous spring so far. Today is Coffee Cake Day, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'll eat it.
I'll eat it. It's not horrible, but it's not my favorite.
International Beaver Day today.
It's one of my favorites.
The
beaver, where they make the dams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're neat. Have you seen? I've seen documentaries on beavers.
I have. They're
a hard-working bunch.
They're pretty destructive.
They are, but they don't mean to be.
No, they don't mean to be.
They're just building their little
they are.
homes.
Have you ever seen? There's all kinds of these videos on Twitter, at least, where they break up the beaver dams, where they've totally dammed up, like especially on these ranches that depend on those creeks and stuff to keep running. Those beavers will dam it up. Good, like they're great.
They build great homes.
Yeah, and then they've had to go in there with a backhoe, and it's amazing how well that they put that together. Love beavers. International Snail Papers Day, which is newspapers.
Oh, like snail mail.
Yeah, like snail mail, but snail papers. So that's the newspapers, what they're talking about.
That's cute though. I always thought snail mail was cute.
got to meet the publishers of the Sparta Expositor.
Mm-hmm.
They're awesome. They've
They
got
are.
a whole new printing press and things. They're doing big things at the Sparta Expositor and the Crossville Chronicle. Met them. They're doing big things up there too.
Well, good for them.
So you hear a lot that newspapers dead. Well, some are, but some are thriving.
Right.
And we've got two in our community for sure. I know there's more, but I just met them and know what they're doing. But they're thriving. They're doing great. So big fans of them. Today is, and I don't know why anybody would celebrate this in America anyway, but it's Metric System Day. What a metric.
I can't stand it. It confuses me. That's why I can't stand it.
I don't know why we even have to participate in it and why we go back and forth. You know, there's certain things that we do measure in the metric system. There's certain things we don't. How did that become rules?
I don't know, because we had to be different.
Yeah. And like, where did ours come from? Like, nobody else in the world uses our measurements. Nobody.
But somehow I got used to it, and I don't want anything else.
Today is also National Beer Day. It started back in 1933 when the Cullen-Harrison Act became law, allowing the purchase and consumption of beer as an alcohol with an alcohol content of 3.2%. The first legal beer sales in the United States since Prohibition began in 1920. There you go. So get out and get you a beer today and celebrate. It's also World Health Day.
Shouldn't that be every day?
Yeah.
You're like,
So. Yeah. Well, it's World Health Day, and Reddit was talking about healthy habits that ended up making your life worse.
Ah.
And
I think for you it was quitting smoking.
I have been a lot sicker, and I gained a bunch of weight.
That's not.
Since I quit smoking.
And smoking was so much better for you?
I mean, I think I looked better. I felt better. I was definitely thinner. I hardly ever got sick. Hardly ever.
So what you think a cigarette helps you not to be sick?
It helped me. It probably doesn't help everybody, but it helped.
It couldn't be the fact that since you've quit, you've gotten older.
Well, I don't know about that, Sheila.
You have gotten older.
What if I had continued smoking?
You may have died.
No, or I could be healthy as a horse.
You're just wanting to believe that.
My thyroid didn't mess up while I was smoking. Messed up after.
It was your age. A lot of men have that problem when they get your age. A lot of women do too, on the thyroid.
So what healthy habit ended up making your life worse? Somebody said, I always brush my teeth too hard. Didn't know you're supposed to do it softly to protect enamel. I have sensitive teeth now.
Yeah, that you can push your gums back.
Mm-hmm.
Your receding gums if you push too hard on that brush.
Yeah.
Gotta watch.
Drinking lemon water first thing in the morning, it messed up their teeth. Ate too many salads, got kidney stones.
Salads do that?
I didn't know that salads cause kidney stones. I've had a bunch of kidney stones, but
I haven't heard that.
I got kidney stones while I was smoking.
See?
Veganism became so malnourished that all my hair fell out and I developed chronic seizures.
Oh, wow.
What?
That does not sound healthy.
Don't want that.
Here's the deal. We've heard, and turmeric, I love turmeric because it is an anti-inflammatory, but you can get too much of it.
Well, I think you can get too much of anything.
I learned that on the Pit, and I know they're not real doctors on there, but I have heard.
But they're believable, dang it.
No, it's not just that. I know my elderly dog, when she was still with us, 16, she had like some inflammation in her hips, and I'd give her turmeric, but they said don't give her too much. It's okay to give her some because it was like medicine.
That
it
may
really
be
did
for
help.
just dogs.
No, it's humans too because it was on the Pit.
Oh.
And that's a ER.
Waking up at 5 a.m. Turns out I needed more sleep, not discipline.
Yep.
I stopped using Q-tips to clean my ears for 6 months because everyone says it's dangerous, and I ended up with wax blockage in both ears so bad I couldn't hear. and had to go to urgent care and get them flushed out. Well, that's why you don't go all the way in the ear. That's an around the ear kind of thing.
Everything in moderation, including the Q-tip.
Absolutely. You can get he got too aggressive with Q-tips.
Well, no, I don't think he did. I don't think he had a problem with it. People were just telling him, don't do that. Don't stick that in your ear.
He did it. He did it and had to go.
He stopped.
Had to go to. He did stop, but he still had to go to urgent care
because he'd stopped. He had so much buildup.
No,
he kept doing maintenance on his ears, and when he stopped, it built up.
You think that's what he's saying?
Yes.
Okay. Therapy.
They told him to stop.
Okay.
Sorry.
Therapy. I had one therapist that decided I was her friend and started using our therapy session as time to catch up with her life. I'm such a people pleaser. I kept it up for over a year.
You're paying her and you're pleasing her.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds like something I'd do in my 20s when I was a people pleaser.
I'll never forget the silence in the yoga class after the loud crunch of my hip dislocating.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Dislocated her hip by trying to do things that are good for you.
People can do that.
Yeah.
People can do that. It's like, you remember James Gregory, he would come to CPAC a comedian, and he would talk about running. There's, people who run to get healthy. They run because they want to be healthy so they don't die. He said, I don't run. He said, running will kill you. And then he told a story about a guy in Los Angeles that was running, and they were having mudslides. He was running mudslide.
Oh, no.
Killed him dead.
Because he ran.
Then James Gregory says, I felt bad, but I was at home eating fried chicken.
And, yeah, he was still living.
Let's see here. I have a fitness tracking watch I've been using for the past several years. This past year, I've had the issue of not being able to take it off. If I do, I feel like I'm losing data and progress.
So he's addicted to his watch.
I get that. I mean, there's people, my dad's not that bad, but he loves his steps.
And I feel like he would hate it if he couldn't track his steps.
He loves tracking his steps.
But that's been real good for him.
It has. He's up to 13,000 steps again.
See?
13,000.
Once you get that, you want to keep going.
I mean, you know how hard it is to,
yes.
When you're retired and you make it a point, you can get out there and get it done. You got a job that's a desk job.
Which we need it more than anybody if it's a desk job.
I mean, there's days that I feel like if I get 7,000 steps in, I've really done something. And that's sad. That's sad.
They said sitting is the new smoking.
Yeah. Well, then I might as well smoke and walk. That's all I got to do. If I can take up smoking and just stand, I'm in. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm
every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecast or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila live in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate, 721 now.
Our guest coming up in just a few moments, Elizabeth Butcher from Hope Adoption. There's going to be a Miles for Mom 5K, and we're going to find out all about that. That's coming up May 9th.
All right. Have you been keeping up with the Artemis moon?
Yeah, they made it around.
They made it all around.
The dark side of the moon, as Pink
Yeah.
Floyd says.
And they saw some cool stuff, I guess they were reporting back, but what a thing to be proud of America for.
Yeah.
You know, we're out in space further than anyone has ever been. 4,000 miles on the other side of the moon.
It sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah. And there was a communication blackout when they were on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't communicate. And then, you know, when they came back around and could see Earth again, they could start communicating. And imagine, I mean, it wasn't forever. I think it was 45 minutes maybe they were.
That would have felt like forever if I was in there.
Could you imagine?
No. It would have scared me if I couldn't have any communications.
Yeah.
And I'd be thinking, oh no, what's happening? Is this it?
I can't wait to see the pictures from it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I've been watching a lot of interviews with people from NASA and former astronauts. Barry Wilmore's been on TV a bunch. I mean, nobody's been in space as long as that dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
400 and something days.
And a Tennessee Tech connection.
But he's been on TV a bunch, and they were talking about not only is it to, explore the moon, but the reason to explore the moon is to put a base on the moon. And what they're talking about just sounds so crazy, but it's going to happen. I mean, I don't know when.
It's I guess so we can keep studying things and.
Well, from what I understand, they want it to be the place they blast off to go to Mars. Apparently, they can get to Mars from the moon. So
all this sounds like crazy talk.
Just sounds crazy talk. And then people are going to be living on the moon. And Barry Wilmore was the one talking about this, that, they're going to build, a place on the moon and then learn how to live just off the moon. Because you can't just run to Dollar General.
No,
I imagine they'll put one there, but
eventually
there'll be a Dollar General.
That's just next door.
Yeah. Yeah. Dollar General's already thinking, how do I get
they
how
are.
do I get a Dollar General on the moon? They got to be thinking about it.
And I'm sure McDonald's is too.
Absolutely. They'll be side by side.
Yeah.
Then there'll be a Buc-ee's a little ways down the road.
Wouldn't that be great? We're going to take over the moon, y'all.
Oh boy, I hope not. I hope
America.
Not. not.
It's going to be American moon.
Well, I mean, it'll be international, but it'll be ours.
It'll be ours.
But it'll be international.
It's really cool when you think
Yeah.
about all that.
I just can't get over it. I mean, I've been like a little kid with this because it's so amazing what they're doing. I can't believe it took us 54 years to do this again.
Well, Barry, is he still? I know he was in space the longest,
400 and something days.
and I know that he retired from being an astronaut. But is he still a spokesperson for NASA? You
I don't know
think?
if he's a spokesperson for NASA, but he's been on a lot of TV shows, especially on Fox News. He's been on Fox News quite a bit here
And he
lately.
has a book out too, so that I'd be everywhere too.
Absolutely.
promoting that.
And they do. They promote his book and all that, but he's got such insightful.
And he's got such a great personality.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to interview him too, and he's hard not to like, and he talks to you in layman's terms,
Right.
so you can understand it, and just a great guy.
When they flew around the backside of the moon yesterday, they asked NASA if they could start naming some of the backside features. Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen said they'd like an unnamed crater between the Oriental Basin and the Home Impact Crater to bear the name Integrity after their Orion capsule. NASA said okay. Then Hansen proposed a second feature to be named Carol for Mission Commander Reed Weissman's wife, who died of cancer in 2020. It's just on the boundary of the near and far sides. So at a certain time of the moon transits around Earth, one would be able to see the spot from Earth. Commander Weissman wept as Hansen put in the request, and Mission Control said they would do it.
Oh, I love that.
Man, that's too cool.
That's really sweet too, about naming it after his wife.
I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures that they got. I don't know, they may have already been put out. I haven't seen them, but
We have not seen that side of them.
we haven't. It'll be the first time seeing that, and I imagine it looks like the other side. But who
to knows?
say? That could be where all the aliens live. They would have told us by now, surely.
I don't know that I would want to have the pictures to back it up. Footage, something.
Yeah.
And then I would tell you.
Right, but NASA could release it and be like, hey, there's aliens on the other side of the moon, and then there'd be like, no, there's not. That's AI.
That's true.
And then they'd be like, that's just what NASA wants us to think. There'd be
There's always conspiracy
always,
theories.
especially with NASA.
Yeah.
Like the people we didn't land on the moon. And I mean, I've
Our engineer Mike questions that.
Well, I mean, I've read the arguments.
I hope it's all right that I said that, Mike.
The-
But he's not a firm believer or not a firm
Right.
disbeliever.
Yeah, I mean,
He's smart, opinionated, and got his own opinion about that. Like how? But then it makes you think. Well, are
does.
they right?
it does. It totally makes you think.
Yeah.
That's the thing with all these conspiracy theories. There's just enough.
Yeah, that makes you question.
That makes
They're
you
like
question.
a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Make you question yourself as the
Mhm.
jury.
But, and I mean, there's people even questioning the Artemis thing, if that's actually happening or not.
Don't burst my bubble.
Well, it's just so unbelievable, that
It
we,
is,
that,
though. It
that
is
we can
crazy.
do that we can send somebody 253,000 miles from Earth in space
Well, heck, if we're really talking
and
about it,
navigate around the moon.
a big 747 is still, it's like, I get when engineers explain it to you, I get how it's supposed to work,
Yeah.
but all that still sounds unbelievable
Yeah.
to me. There's people on that big airplane and it stays up in the air.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it should.
There's things that we can honestly say we don't understand. That doesn't make it
Unreal.
fake.
Yeah.
Do we just
And just like NASA, I'm fascinated by all that.
Oh, I
Do
am
I
too.
understand it all? No.
I have been fascinated by this whole thing. I even watched the launch. You know how long it's been since I watched a launch of
Tell me
anything?
this, though. I get it. Did you feel nervous about it? Because people our age remember the
Yeah.
Challenger.
Of course. I mean, there was a little nervous. Absolutely.
I was very like, oh, I hope everything goes okay.
Yeah,
And
I can't even hear the words "go for throttle up"
yeah.
without going, "Oh, better watch that throttle up."
Yeah.
Do it slow now.
And when something did separate from the Artemis, I was
Yeah.
like, now this is supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
And they weren't talking.
Well, no, I thought they did a good job of saying, that's whatever this
They
is,
did,
and that's supposed to, the timing is
For a
perfect.
moment, I held my breath.
Yeah, but it's really cool, and I hope that they're doing some things in school with this. I know the Putnam County Library System is doing some things. They have all their space books out, and for adults and children, and so I know they've got some things going on at the Putnam County Library all about space. So I know they're geeked up about it too. But all good stuff. Coming up next, we'll talk about Miles for Moms. It's a way to raise some money for Hope Adoption. So we'll talk to them coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. For the first time in 37 years, the Michigan Wolverines won a basketball national title as they beat UConn last night, 69-63. Elliot Cadeau led all scorers with 19 points. Dusty May wins his first national title as a head coach in just his second year at the helm of the Wolverines. Michigan went 37-3 on the year. The North Carolina Tar Heels men's basketball team is reportedly hiring former NBA head coach Michael Malone. Malone was with the Denver Nuggets and Sacramento Kings for 12 seasons, won over 500 games and an NBA championship in Denver. He last coached at the college level as an assistant with Manhattan in 2001. The Tennessee Lady Vols are down to one player on the roster coming into next season. Number 2 ranked recruit Olivia Edwards requested a release from her letter of intent, and Jada Civil entered the transfer portal yesterday, leaving the 62nd ranked recruit in Gabby Minus, the lone player still committed to the Lady Vols for the upcoming season. Join us tonight for the high school baseball game of the week as the Cookeville Cavaliers host the Warren County Pioneers in District 6 4A action. Noah McKay and myself will have all the action live on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel at 6 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:34.
Well, Elizabeth Bucher, she is with us with Hope Adoptions, and we're going to talk about an event that's coming up. But first, I want to let everybody know what Hope Adoption is, because it's a wonderful organization.
Thank you. Yes. Well, Hope Adoption Agency, we have been in Cookeville this is our 8th year of our agency. And our mission really is to provide affordable adoption services to those in our area, but also across the state of Tennessee as well. So we work with waiting families who want to adopt. We currently have 25 waiting families on our list, and so they come to us and we provide a home study for them, and then they join our waiting family list, and then we work with very closely with birth moms that have made a plan for adoption for their child. We also provide just basic home study services as well. If you just need a home study done and don't wish to join our waiting family list, we do home study services. We also...
Is that something that has to be done before you can adopt as a home study?
It is, yes.
Okay.
The state of Tennessee requires that you have a home study completed.
What all is in a home study? Like, what do you do?
So just about everything you can imagine. It's it covers everything from people's finances to their health to their jobs. We tell people that a home study is basically their resume, is what it is pretty much. So it just paints a good picture of who they are. And so, of course, there's background checks that are run to make sure that they don't have any records or anything like that. So we, of course, and the state of Tennessee, of course, requires that this family has been vetted. They've been vetted by us, that it is will be a safe and loving and appropriate.
Well, that's probably that's a really smart thing to do. I imagine the process for the prospective parents is probably a little unnerving. I bet there's some, anybody coming and poking in your life would be a little unnerving, but they signed up for it.
Yes,
they know what they're getting into.
Yes, we go. That initial home visit that we have with them is for a home safety walkthrough, and I always tell people, I say, this is not a white glove test. I'm not coming to check your baseboards. We are checking to make sure you have enough space and you don't have safety hazards in your home. But bless their hearts, whenever it's over, everybody just always blows out a deep breath. We were so nervous about that. I'm like, I'm so sorry that you were so nervous. Yeah. It's really not as scary as it sounds. I actually am an adoptive mom. So I have been through the whole home study process.
Oh, wow.
So I can really empathize whenever I'm going out to write a home study for somebody and really try to ease their nerves, and just say, I've been through this. I know it's a lot of paperwork. It is a lot of information.
A lot of waiting, really.
It's a lot of waiting, yes. It is a long time. Sometimes we have had some families that have gotten matched with a birth mom in less than a year. That's been our fastest. Then we also have had families that have waited up to 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So there's no way that we can predict it, and that is one of the hard things is I wish I could tell people this is the timeline for it.
Right.
But that is part of it, is that you just have to really step out in faith and just trust in the timing and God's timing with it all. So yes, we provide those home study services. We walk very closely with our waiting families that are waiting to be matched with a child. We provide legal counsel. We provide adoption education for the families, and we provide support for our birth moms. We walk very closely with our birth moms as they make an adoption plan for their child.
25 families waiting for kids. That seems like a big number to me. I didn't expect it to be that many. Is that a big number?
It is for us. We have not seen that number until the last
for this
years.
area, this community. That's why I guess that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, and we do have families in the Upper Cumberland. We have families from East Tennessee, and we have a few in West Tennessee. So we are serving the whole state. Yes, we love that we are local to the Upper Cumberland because there isn't anything. You would have to go to Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga. We love being able to provide these services close to home for families.
And that's what moms and dads had to do before, and it wasn't convenient because they were probably working and to have to drive that far.
Yes.
So it's really great that it's right here in our community.
Yes.
Well, and to have the resource here too, because I imagine that I'm guessing that there's probably some shady actors out there too in the adoption world, and to have somebody that can walk you through it correctly is a big deal.
Yes, absolutely. That is very, very high on our priority list, is walking this out with integrity and knowing all of the laws with the state of Tennessee. We have a wonderful attorney we work with in town, Dawn Fry, that handles our adoptions. She's very knowledgeable. She's wonderful because that, of course, is very important. And unfortunately, there is stigma around adoption. There is a lot of just misunderstanding and not a whole lot of education.
Still, there's stigma with adoption. Still,
there is, and unfortunately, I like to blame Hollywood. I think it's Hollywood's fault. You know, you hear just the crazy stories. Only the sensationalized stories are only the ones that make the news.
Right? Yes.
They sell. That's what sells. You know, the Lifetime movies, the horror stories. The adoption agencies get a bad rap that they just stole my baby from me.
Right.
We take that very personally.
Yes,
we're like, that is absolutely not our heart. We want to serve a birth mother. Honestly, we serve birth moms whether they choose to parent or whether they choose to place, because a lot of these women need help. And if they choose to parent, we think that's absolutely wonderful. But not everybody has the resources at their disposal to be able to do that. And so we are happy to come alongside and just offer tangible support.
So how do you find the birth moms? Do they come to you and say, "Hey, I'm pregnant. I'm not sure I can handle having this baby. Can you help me find somebody for them?" Or how does that part work?
Yes. So a lot of times we have very close relationships with a lot of pregnancy clinics in our area, the one in town, of course, and then all across the state. So pregnancy clinics are how we get a lot of our referrals from birth moms. They go in to have their pregnancy confirmed, and then they say, I don't think that I am in a place to parent.
Right.
The pregnancy clinics that we have relationships with, we have trained them, and they say, well, you have options, and would you like to get in contact with Hope Adoption Agency? And they find us through Google, internet searches. Word of mouth is another way. As our agency continues to grow and more people, there are still a lot of people in our community that don't know that we're here. And so having this opportunity is wonderful for us to get to let people know that we are here and it is an option. And yes, we just educate birth moms. Birth moms have rights. There's a Bill of Rights in the state of Tennessee. So birth moms have rights, and we sit down with them and go over what all of those rights are. And then we go over with them about what our services are, how we can help them. And then, of course, we don't want to overwhelm them and give them too much information at one time. And then we ask them, would you like to view some of our families? So we have basically like Shutterfly books of all of our waiting families that they have put together, the families have put together, that just kind of tells in 20 pages their story, their family
So they get to help choose the parents? I think that's wonderful.
Yes, the birth moms get to choose who they see being the best fit. And it's always so interesting to me. I met with a birth mom last week, and it was just so interesting. It's so personal to each and every birth mom, what causes them, what they see in a family that they're like, I want that for my child. That's something that I would want for them. And it's just so unique, and we see it vary what is important from birth mom to birth mom. But yes, they are involved in the process of getting to select the waiting family.
That's really neat. I didn't know that was part of that. That's a neat.
And I don't know if every agency does that, but I know Hope Adoption. You guys have really. I know that it was started by a mom that was trying to have a child, and wasn't going back and forth, traveling so much. So that's why I think it's so important to have it in the Upper Cumberland as well. Now, I know I've heard open adoption. Is that when the birth mom gets to be a part of the life, and that she can choose that or not? Is that correct?
Yes. So there's 3 types of adoption. There's open adoption, there's semi-open, and then there's just closed adoption. And so we really do encourage all of our waiting families to be open to at least a semi-open adoption. And that first year, after a child is placed and the adoption is finalized, that first year we facilitate that communication between them. So we will say, the adoptive family will send us communication, pictures, updates at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year. And then
so you guys are like the mediator between that.
We are, yes.
Gotcha.
And then after the first year, after we really feel like the child has really attached and bonded successfully with their adoptive family, we allow the birth mom and the adoptive family to decide if they will do come to the first year birthday party. We really, and not every birth mom wants that. Not every birth mom wants to have.
Yeah, I can see that being difficult.
Yes, it can be incredibly emotional. And so we just like to keep the lines of communication open. And we say, you take it at your own pace, but we're here to help facilitate that between both parties. So that is what we see the most of with our families and with our birth moms, is that semi-open adoption. So there still is contact. The birth mom gets to see updates and see pictures of the child growing.
It seems like the birth mom really has a lot of choices too in that, and I think that's rare. And I think that's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. Now, not the adoptive families, can they say, well, I'd rather have a closed one, or that's what you were saying, you try to talk to them into having at least a semi-open?
Yes. Yeah. The adoptive families, if they come to us and they say, no, we want a closed adoption, we are not willing to do that. We really do want to respect their decision. But we also say to them, you know what, in 6 months, you might not feel that way anymore. And so, in 6 months, you might be like, well, actually, it would be okay for us to send her a picture through the agency. And so we just ask them to just be open-minded about that and to just really consider how meaningful that would be for a birth mom to know, to really feel like I made the right decision. And
even for that child eventually, too.
Yes, exactly. And
Is
for
there
the child.
reverse vetting? You've vetted this family to adopt. A year later, after the baby's born, do you look at the birth mom, what's going on in her life and things like that too, before do the adoptive parents know that? Because obviously, if
things change for the birth
say
mom,
this without sounding mean, but maybe she's addicted to drugs or has done some crimes, maybe, or things like that. They don't want that around their child.
Sure.
Are they able to back out of that?
We, of course, take it. It is case-by-case basis, and it is, but yes, no, if there is ever an instance where we don't believe that it would be safe or a good situation for that relationship to go forward, no, we would really say, we're really going to pause on this. And, we hope, again, maybe later on that could be something, but no, we are always keeping the child's safety in consideration.
That's number one.
For sure.
Number one there.
Yes. And really trying to respect everyone's boundaries and what they feel open to at the time. So it's a process.
Got a 5K coming up here too. We'll tell you about that, how you can be involved, and more information about Hope Adoption Center on the way. It's Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another sunny and mild day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the low to mid-60s. Northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 40. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and warmer with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:49.
Well, Elizabeth is with us. She's with Hope Adoption, and I don't know your title there. I'm sorry, what is your title?
Well, newly, as of February, I am the interim executive director.
Oh, wonderful.
I have been the home study writer for the past 3 years. So I've stepped into a new role just as of February. So
How did you get into the adoption world? That doesn't sound like something you stumble into.
Right. Yes.
How did that happen for you?
So I am a graduate of Tennessee Tech. I studied sociology with a concentration in social work. And I worked, my first job out of college was with Department of Children's Services. I was a case manager for them. Then I worked for Youth Villages and was a foster parent trainer and recruiter with them. I have always just had a heart for adoption. I knew that adoption would be part of my story one day. My husband and I adopted our son 7 years ago from South Korea. So ours international adoption is a little bit different than domestic adoption. And then I just always knew that I wanted to work in the adoption arena. After my husband and I also have 2 daughters. After I became a mom, I stayed home as a stay-at-home mom for a few years. And then I had known our previous director, Crystal, at Hope Adoptions, and she came and spoke at our church one day and said, we are looking to hire a home study writer. And I had home study writing experience with Youth Villages, and I thought, I really want to do that. And my husband said, hey, you should call her.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I will. And so I called her the very next week, and she was like, great, come in for an interview. And so that was over 3 years ago that I started working for Hope Adoptions.
So you went to school to do all this. You ended up adopting yourself, and now you're helping others go through the same process. Wow, that's interesting.
Do you think that gives you a better insight too, because you're an adoptive mom, and of the job that you're doing, understanding the couples and what they're going through as well?
I do think it does. It definitely helps me empathize with them. We hand them just a stack of paperwork, of forms to fill out, and I'm like, I've been there. Listen,
Overwhelming, I'm sure.
It is overwhelming. Take your time with it. And so I do think that it helps me to be able to empathize with them. And I always, I think it helps the families too, for me to say, like, I have been through this process. I've been where you are.
Yes.
I know what this is like. And I will pray for you, and I will walk with you every step of the way through it, because I wish that I had somebody who had done that with me when we were going through the process. We went through a wonderful agency, but they were out of Nashville, and, we were just they're not, they don't exist anymore, unfortunately. But, just to have somebody that could have walked.
Or that you can call and say, hey, I'm confused about this.
Yes.
And
I
you have a local agency that can work with you.
We try to stay very accessible for their questions, and just to help walk them through that.
Coming up, it's a 5K, Miles for Moms. So tell us about Miles for Moms and the who, what, when, where, and why.
Okay. So this is our 3rd annual Miles for Moms. It's Mother's Day weekend. We always have it Mother's Day weekend. May 9th, it will be 8 a.m. It's going to start at our office, which is on Main Street in Allgood. We are across the street from Hope Church. That's where it will be starting. So this is in support. It's one of our biggest fundraisers that we do during the year, and it's Mother's Day weekend, and it is Miles for Mom to support our birth moms. It's supporting our waiting moms that are waiting to adopt. And we just think that it's a great opportunity for you to, as a mom, bring your family, bring your mom friends, and come. You can run it, you can walk it. It's a great course it starts at our agency, loops around through Allgood, and then ends right back at our agency as well. And then this year, for the first time, we're offering a kids mile. So we're going to have a kids fun run that'll be a mile long. For those kids that just aren't quite ready to run the 3 miles yet, but really still like to run that 1 mile. That's the sweet spot right there. So, but this goes to help just continue to support our agency financially. One of our main goals is to really try to keep adoption affordable. It can be extremely expensive.
I imagine so, with all the lawyering and things like that. I know you have Dawn, which is great, but I mean, there's other lawyering that has to get done in that process too.
There is, yes. There's the legal aspect of it. There, of course, is, paying our staff as well.
Yeah.
And we're a small staff, and we really are able to keep our costs at a really reasonable rate because we have wonderful supporters, community supporters, and donators, wonderful churches that support us as well. But we are a small nonprofit, and so this will help us with our birth mom expenses that we have, and then also it is going towards being able for our adoptive families that are waiting, help just keep adoption affordable for them.
What are for like the birth mom? Does that help with the expense of having the baby as well, or?
So it goes towards any costs that she may have, any prenatal costs that she has. A lot of birth moms that come and see us, they do need help with things like gas. They need help with things like groceries, even just new clothing, pregnancy, maternity clothing. We really just any expense that we deem reasonable. We really want to try to meet them tangibly in anything that they may need.
What's the cost to get into the 5K?
So the 5K, it is $35 to run if you register before the day of. Day of, it will go up to $50. If you register before the event, you're going to get one of our T-shirts. We have a really great T-shirt. Everybody will get a participation medal as well. And then the cost for the kids' 1 mile fun run is $15, and they will get a medal as well. And then there's going to be plenty of refreshments and just lots of fun things for the kids to get to do too. The church they have a wonderful playground.
Yeah, they do.
Opened up for the kids to get to play on after they run. We're just going to have some fun activities for them as well. So $35 if you register before the day of the
How do they do that? Through your website?
So you can get on our website, yes. Hope Adoptions, you'll see there's a post on our Facebook page that you can do. You can do it through our website as well. There's a link, it's Run Sign Up, that you can click on, and you can do that.
Awesome.
It's a great thing to support, and I love that it's on Mother's Day weekend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. My mom would kill me if I took her running. What are we doing for Mother's Day? Well, I thought we'd go on a 5K. She'd be like, you can go on a 5K. Call me when you're ready to eat.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You go eat afterwards. And you can walk it too. We told people last year, we had a kid ride his scooter with his dad. His dad ran, and the little kid rode his scooter.
That's cool.
I thought it was so cute.
I think it's cool that dads are coming out for that.
Yeah, whole family has been coming out. So it's a fun family event.
Now, if someone is looking to be an adoptive family, or maybe it's a young lady that's found herself in a situation where she needs to give up her child for adoption, how do they start that process with you?
Okay, so you can go through our website. There's a section on our website that there's a button that you can select to just reach out and say, hey, I'm interested. That can be for a birth mom. That can be for a family that's interested in adopting. Either one can call our office. We have 2 phone numbers on our website. If you Google us, there's 2 numbers that pop up. We have an on-call cell phone that we have with us at all times that you can locate us on. And we also have our office phone number that you can call as well. So you can just do an inquiry that will get an email that'll come right to us that if you're interested in becoming a waiting family, or if you're a birth mom and you're interested in learning more about that. So through our website, you can call our office as well.
All right, so get in on that 5K. It'll be a bunch of fun. If your mom or wife or anybody's into the running, be a good time, good thing to do for Mother's Day for sure. And
or if you just want to donate, you can help them out by donating.
Yeah. You could just donate and not run. I'm sure that's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you donate, not run, and still get a medal?
Absolutely. Yes.
If you're going to donate,
that's right. We'll get you a medal.
Now you're talking my language.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for answering all these questions too. I'm sure they're crazy questions, but
no, these are the normal questions that we hear all the time.
Well,
yeah, that's great.
Well, we appreciate that. Again, we'll keep you updated as time gets closer. We'll remind you of the Miles for Mom. Sheila, who's coming in tomorrow?
Blair Dudney from HIP Cookeville.
All right, I got the Firefly Festival coming up too this weekend.
It's going to be a big festival.
So much going on this weekend. So we'll talk to Blair about that. That's all coming up tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We've been live this morning and every morning from the Willow Window Studio. Have a great day. Bye.